To me, Ashe. Welcome to the 4th annual Arthur Ashe AIDS Tennis Challenge. 3 years ago, my husband set into motion a plan to help educate the public about this disease, a plan which has resulted in the creation of the Arthur Ashe Endowment for the Defeat of AIDS. The endowment, affiliated with New York Hospital Cornell Medical Center, will allow us to permanently continue the fight against AIDS by supporting education, training, research, treatment, and clinical trials. We hope you enjoy watching today's tennis, but please remember that over the course of this broadcast, 17 people will die of AIDS. Let us work together to make Arthur's dream of defeating AIDS become a reality. Thank you.
Arthur Ashe was a champion in everything he did. His daughter Camera only heightened his passion for children. His desire to teach them to love the game the way he loved it. To embrace the game the way he did. And to be respected as an athlete and a human being on and off the court. Arthur Ashe was a champion, all right, and each and every day we say thank you. Quite frankly, folks, the city game is basketball, baseball, and football, but this day and for the next 2 weeks here in New York City, this is the city game, tennis. As Arthur Ashe would have wanted it, tennis involving all kinds of kids from all kinds of places. And so we welcome you, one and all, to the National Tennis Center, to the Arthur Ashe AIDS Tennis Challenge, Flushing Meadows, New York. Hi again, everybody. I'm Pat O'Brien. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday afternoon, a beautiful picture postcard day here in New York City, and really the unofficial opening of the U.S. Open the next 2 weeks here in the Big Apple. A great day of tennis for you this afternoon. 2 hours of past and present U.S. Open champions, including Monica Seles will be here, Martina Navratilova, the defending champion, Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, and Tracy Austin. Michael Chang, the Jensens will be here, and our partner this year, John McEnroe, is joining us for the 4th year. And John, nice to see you.
Thank you.
How you doing?
It's a lot easier to talk. I'm not looking forward to playing Chang, but the mixed doubles may be okay.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Why do you come here every year and do this for the Arthur Ashe?
Well, really simple. Arthur was the greatest ambassador tennis ever had, and we're just trying to follow in his footsteps in a small way. That's tough shoes to fill, but we're trying.
Do you find more enthusiasm now, John, amongst younger people in all kinds of places in cities for tennis, for I call it the city game today anyway?
Well, we have a Safe Passage Foundation as well, and Arthur was instrumental, obviously, in going into the minority areas, and I think that's a key, especially for American tennis. Worldwide, give young kids that can't afford it a chance to play.
All right, go warm up. You're playing Martina Navratilova in a little bit in mixed doubles. Thank you, John. We'll see you in a little bit. Also today, our master of ceremonies, a friend of Arthur Ashe's, and a friend of tennis, Bill Cosby. Cos?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
The area, 82 degrees, and the weather forecast, well, if they'd say it this way, they'd say perfect weather for tennis. And let me just say this once. I hope they like it up there because they're there for the next 2 weeks. Mary Carrillo and Tim Ryan. Hello.
Thank you, Pat. Well, you know, despite the weather changing even to the hot, humid stuff we expect during the U.S. Open, this is the place to be for the next 2 weeks. So we'll be here happily. And we're going to show you in this opening match here on our telecast today 4 of the great names in tennis. And an interesting pair of matchups, I'd say, Mary. John McEnroe and Martina Navratilova. And they will join us this year as commentators on our CBS coverage of the U.S. Open. So we welcome them officially here. And there is Martina, who is supposedly retired, but continues to play virtually every week somewhere, including World Team Tennis and various exhibition tournaments, and is still playing darn well.
And though she's not competing in singles at the U.S. Open starting tomorrow, she'll be playing doubles and mixed doubles, and her partner John McEnroe won this thing 4 times, 3 years in a row, in fact, 79, 80, and 81. And for as good a singles player as John was, I think he was an even better doubles player too.
4-time U.S. Open doubles champion and many, many other doubles championships, including one with our own Mary Carrillo and Wimbledon. And Pam Shriver, when we talk about doubles players, with her opponent, her female opponent, Martina Navratilova, one of the great all-time women's teams.
That's really true. They won 20 majors together, which really equals the record set by Louise Brough and Margaret DuPont back in the early 40s to the late 50s. She is a very, very accomplished doubles player, and she's still playing in the singles. The least accomplished doubles player is another lefty. In fact, 75% of this court is lefty, Goran Ivanisevic, who is ranked now 6th in the world. And again, one of the real question marks of the U.S. Open, as he always is. He's so talented and so dangerous, but he can be pretty flaky, too.
And sporting a new look for this year with a little more of a goatee mustache look. Goran Ivanisevic. Let's go down to Bill Cosby. Bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first match, mixed doubles. Martina Navratilova. John McEnroe. Pam Shriver. Goran Ivanisevic. The best 7 of 12-point breaks, ladies and gentlemen. If the score reaches 6-all, we will play a 1-point sudden victory to determine the winner. Those who die will know it.
That's a tall twosome for mixed doubles, Ivanisevic and Pammy. I think a lot of folks would recommend Ivanisevic that he play more doubles. Wouldn't you say, Mary? That's kind of his weakness, a big serve, but not a great volleyer. Probably would help him.
That's really very true.
The other umpire had it.
All right, you want up or down? Up or down?
6. Should be 6.
It's up. It's up? What do you want to do?
It's up and it's good.
It's up and it's good. 3-0. Mr. McEnroe will serve first.
Oh, Cosby in the chair. He'll rule with an iron hand.
McEnroe is one of the best volleys of all time. Ivanisevic has funny grips, which I think is part of his problem at the net.
First one in.
I also think he doesn't really like the net too much, Goran. He's really a baseliner at heart. Not so McEnroe.
Open with a dispute.
Just a minute, this team, that's a warning for you. And you know what the fine is for making bad calls? All right, I'll let you know later. First serve!
Ball is out.
But called good.
But called good. And nothing up on the scoreboard yet.
Wait a minute. What did you people see over there? They say it was out. It's out. One serving nothing. Forget these people with striped shirts. They think they're cute.
2 overrules in the first point from Bill Cosby in the chair.
You're
That's a good
just
effort.
a little too far, son. Okay, serve. There you go. Fault. It was only 102 miles an hour. You're below your average.
It was a bit of a foot fault, if you think about it.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Pam Shriver.
Is that the new Pam Shriver or what? Huh? Give it to her.
The old Pam Shriver was a finalist here at the U.S. Open at the age of 15. She beat Martina Navratilova, then lost to Chris Evert in the final.
$15 fine for saying that word to the fans. Filth mouth. What's the matter, John? What happened? No, Martina was reckless and she did a terrible return. 0-3, Martina to serve.
Well,
First one was in.
0-3.
This is TV.
should be 1-2, but Bill's got his own math going.
Go ahead, Bad in shorts.
Crowd like that point.
Pretty long, complicated point. Ivanisevic didn't do much with this. Shriver nets the volley. So first point. Navratilova back. There's another. Martina wanted very much to play mixed doubles at Wimbledon this year with John McEnroe, and they tried to get together, and John it ended up not happening. So Martina had a pickup partner, Jonathan Stark, and they won the thing.
Pam
Right.
has a bad shoulder. She has a bad shoulder.
Oh, does she really?
I don't know what he says. He said she had a bad shoulder. But the doctor just called up and said she has to serve. She's not 16 anymore. She's got arthritis. You had no idea he was going to do that at all, Pam? No idea.
Did you change it or not?
No, it takes too long.
See how long McEnroe can actually hold his racket before he commits and comes up with a terrific angle.
Pam says, I was hooked.
What is the score? Anybody in the stands know what the score? These people have been playing and playing, no score. 5-all. There's 4-3. It's a quarter to 4, and you're serving 102 miles an hour whether you do or not.
We're going with the scoreboard. It's 4-3. McEnroe serving.
Somebody's throwing this. I'm not saying who, but somebody's dumping the match. 5 serving 3. All right. It was good. Huh? It was good for you guys. 5. Wait a minute. They just won that one. 6 serving 3. This is it for you, Mr. Ivanisevic. Match point for Mr. Ivanisevic serving. Mine call you just E. Okay, E. Put your foot down. Because you're making you can't have the foot up. No teacher teaches that. Put your foot down. That's why you serve wrong. All right, here we go. All right, that's perfect. Oh, gee. Go, wait a minute, Pam. Go over and stand on his right foot so he can serve properly. Just stand on his foot so he doesn't. Okay, go ahead. And hurry and run to the net. What was the call? Fault. You're the same one that was over here, aren't you? Trying to stay out here a long time. 4 serving 6. All right, Mr. Burden. Brenda Burns. Oh, Lord, there it is. Go ahead. I told you. Six serving 5. Martina with a left-handed spin, kick. All right. Right. With the bench. I'm shutting up. Take that. First serve. You were laughing when you did that. First serve. No, first serve. First serve. All right. High kick.
This is it next point wins. Martina will serve it.
Shriver serving with what?
No, I'm serving.
Receivers have the choice of who returns. Shriver is serving. Wait a second.
I'm serving to Shriver. It's gender to gender.
Gender to gender.
I'm a woman, she's a woman.
She's a woman, you're a woman.
Yeah. I'm not wearing shorts, but I'm still a woman.
No, the shorts doesn't mean it's the pillowcase is still a woman. I know the airline lost your luggage, I know. All right. Here we go. Woman to woman. High kick.
So Pam Shriver hung in there against her old doubles partner.
Every once in a while, somebody plays a point for real. Game, set, match. We got to take pictures, fellas.
Shriver Ivanisevic defeating Navratilova and McEnroe.
Okay, take the
You know, after
pictures in the
finding
court
out he was
before
diagnosed with HIV, Arthur
take
Ashe
the
worked
pictures in the
tirelessly
court
to
right there
educate
with
others
the
about the virus
photographers.
and the AIDS disease. One of the main purposes of the Arthur Ashe AIDS Tennis Challenge is to continue his message, and we'll be doing that throughout the day here on CBS.
AIDS is a disease that damages the immune system.
Mr. Vilas, how are you? Goran, come on over here. How would you like to have Cosby in the chair all the time?
It would be great. There's no fines for me, you know. Every time when I throw the racket, you know, he will give me nice advice, so I wouldn't pay to ATP anything. So
Just take a little bit of pressure off the tournament coming up for the next 2 weeks to kind of have fun out here in front of the crowd.
yeah, I think it's great, and bad luck I didn't play previous year, so I think if they invite me, I'm going to play every year.
We kind of like having him here, don't we? And we like having Pam, too. What's it like being back on center court, and how do you feel about this year's U.S. Open, Pam?
Well, being back on center is always nice. Last year I lost to Lindsay Davenport, won 3 games, so it was nice to come out the winner today. As far as how I feel for a 33-year-old has-been, I feel actually pretty good.
She's not a 33-year-old has-been, we know that. Martina, how are you? Nice to see you.
Thank you.
What does this event mean for you? There's a great crowd this year, bigger than last year. It seems to grow every year, the Arthur Ashe event.
Well, this is only the second time I've been able to play in it, so I'm just glad to be able to do my part and support a fantastic, fantastic foundation that Arthur Ashe put together. So I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
And thank you for being here. And this is retirement for you, huh?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I think I'm thinking about collecting Social Security next year, yeah.
I don't think so. We'll see you later. Thank you, Martina Navratilova. We'll be back with some more great tennis, more McEnroe coming up. Michael Chang and rock and roll tennis, folks, the Jensens. Stick around.
Go the distance here. Hard courts, heat, humidity, pressure, great tough opponents to face. Is it realistic to think she might win this thing?
Yeah, I think it is very realistic. I've seen every match she's played now since 1993, and she only seems to get better. She hasn't been pushed yet. She really hasn't. Even though she's got tendonitis in her left knee, if she continues to play as well as she has been, and if everyone else falls away as they have been, she doesn't have to be in the best shape physically or mentally to win the U.S. Open. She'd only have to play 7 rounds. It would take her about 7 hours, and maybe she could do it. But let's not discount a bunch of the other players, including Steffi Graf and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, the defending champion here.
Men's side, the duel between Agassi and Pete Sampras
sets up the battle of the sexes. The women, who happen to be opponents in this year's Australian Open final, from Barcelona, Spain. Last year's U.S. Open women's single champion, Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. Her partner, who is still trying to find herself, was born in Canada, grew up in Florida, and is currently playing out of France. And to mix things up, she won the Australian Open. Let's welcome Mary Pierce. Her opponents, the men. Former perennial top 10 player, U.S. Davis Cup star, currently coach of the #1 player in the world, Andre Agassi. Please welcome Brad Gilbert. His partner is a 1977 French and U.S. singles champion, and is always a big fan favorite. From Argentina, Guillermo Vilas. Miss Pierce will serve first, because I said so. You may cheer as you are genetically proportioned.
Well, the guys might not like this observation, but this is really youth against age, nothing else here. Mary Pierce and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, 2 stars from the women's tour.
I got it.
Mary Pierce will be seated 6th in the women's singles. Arantxa #3 and defending champion, of course.
Sanchez Vicario lost to Mary Pierce
Cover down the line.
in the final of the
Guillermo.
Australian Open this year.
I know you played a long time ago, but still. Now wait, Brad, are these your tennis pants or what? What happened to your regular tennis clothes?
Hey, freedom.
Freedom?
Freedom.
Okay.
Street though.
Street though. Okay.
I got a lot of room for the balls in my pocket.
I'm not going to say what you got a lot of room for. All right, son. But, sir. You're lying. That was on the line, but he's over there. No, you got to serve again. I didn't make any difference. He's over there.
But that was an ace.
Yeah, but he's Italian.
More Cosby math happening.
That's a rough call.
That's right. First serve, though.
You're not. Come on.
All right. All right. Uno y uno.
Should I not aim for the lines?
Sir,
If I serve, should I not aim for the line?
aim for the T-bone. Get the T-bone like you teach. You hit off the back foot, damn it. Brad, you hit off the back foot. If you put the weight forward, son. Forward and hit the ball in front. All right.
Gilbert considered one of the best coaches in tennis, and here's Bill Cosby coaching him.
Latin to Latin. Lovers to lovers. And the music plays. Look how they play together.
Good returning by Vilas.
One more step, Mary. You forgot the other step, dear. You've got to cover. You just can't leap any time. Take that other step back. Millions are watching you do the wrong thing. 2-all.
The These players
Vicario.
they play dozens of exhibitions a year. None can be tougher to get through than one with Cosby in the chair coaching it.
It's a pretty good smash from Sanchez Vicario.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it to
Not
her.
tall at all. She's got one of the best overheads in women's tennis. Arantxa's got a lot to prove at this year's U.S. Open. She's seeded third now with the return of Monica Seles. She's the defending champ, so to be seeded third is a little rough on her. Also rough on her, I said, she lost in the finals of the Australian Appears. Lost in the French final and Wimbledon final to Graf. So Arantxa certainly doesn't want a reverse Grand Slam where you lose in all 4 Grand Slam finals in 1 year.
It takes too long for you to walk around. Then you forget.
Guillermo Vilas won the U.S. Open the last year it was played on clay. That was at Forest Hills in '77.
Vicario making the minions run. And now it's 4-3. 4 serving 3. Miss Pierce will now serve hard. I told you.
Mary, where do you rate Mary Pierce's serve now in the women's ranks?
It's big.
Top 3, 4?
It's definitely one of the biggest first serves. But I still think her return game is better than her serve game.
Her return game is better than her serve game.
There's an echo in here.
All right.
She's blocking him. She's really opening up her shoulders and going for it. She's got so much power in this body. She's very lean and fit for this year's U.S. Open. This is the kind of shape she was in for the Australian.
All right, Brad, tighten up.
You can see she gets great extension.
You got those clothes on to tighten up. This is the street clothes. Street people don't lose to anybody, man. You got to play like street now. Move in, brother. Serving 6.
Vilas was never much of a volleyer, but he's obviously a very capable one when he feels like being up there. Punches that one home.
4-6.
Did he watch it? Did he watch the alley?
Men are battling back here. 6-5. Women will
left-handed, you see.
Women will serve for the match.
No, I'm not telling her to serve up. She will serve soft because it is 6 serving 5.
Shot by Brad Gilbert.
Who's serving? This is 6-all. Who's serving? I saw Brad Gilbert playing for real. I saw him playing for real. Go to his backhand. Fast. Don't give him a chance to return anything except a slice. Let Mary poach.
So the men stayed alive.
This is match point.
Sudden death.
Sudden victory. Oh, Jesus, now his second serve. Is it going to be the poopy one? Poop. Don't move in, Brad. He's moving in.
I got it.
Stay there and take your pictures.
Good
Stay down and
stuff.
take your pictures.
The women win it. Arantxa showing her volleying ability, and we'll be back with Pat O'Brien to talk to the winners, maybe even the losers. But we return to Flushing Meadows in a moment.
Play on center court the day before the matches and just have a lot of fun.
Arantxa, you're sort of one of the papers called you the third wheel of this match because all the attention's been on Monica and Steffi. How do you feel about that? The defending champion.
Well, I think the good thing about it is Monica is coming back and makes a lot of more competition. So I think it's good for the game, and I'm glad that, you know, I'll be part of also for the game. But I just try to concentrate and see if I can defend my title like I did last year.
You're playing tomorrow, and good luck. Thanks for stopping by. That's right. Brad, how are you?
I'm surviving, man.
Surviving. Brad Gilbert, of course, is Andre Agassi's coach. How's Andre feeling for this tournament?
He's coming strong, man. He's ready to go. Just put me in, coach. I'm ready to go.
Okay, Guillermo, of course, we thought that's it for you. We're going to move on here. He wants more airtime, folks. He's going to get 2 weeks of it. What about you? This is a great event, but we also remembering Vilas today.
Yes, I think everybody has Vilas in mind, and you know, he was a great guy, and we all love you. We all love him, and we know he's here today, and he's with us, and that's the main thing. And nobody should forget about Vilas. It was a great game.
We all agree. Thank you. See you later. Coming up, McEnroe and Chang as we roll on here on CBS. Stay with us, folks.
Against brother Murphy and Brenda Schultz-McCarthy.
Was 102 miles an hour. You see that,
Lindsay Davenport will be the 10th seed in women's singles in the upcoming U.S. Open. And their partner, Luke Jensen, the ambidextrous one, and Brenda Schultz-McCarthy will be seeded number 16 in the women's singles. Two of the big servers in the game. And the Jensens are the Jensens. Entertaining.
Well done.
I haven't seen it.
Luke is ranked 50 in doubles. His rank in singles wasn't high enough to get him straight into the draw. He got a wild card, and he plays Thomas Muster, the event's fourth seed, first round. Brenda Schultz-McCarthy, you can see it says, "I found Murphy" on the back of her shirt. At Wimbledon, Murphy stiffed her in the mixed doubles, and for about a day, none of us really knew where Murphy Jensen was.
We got to get serious because
Muster, again, seeded 3 here at the U.S.
Does anybody have a problem for Mr. Cosby, please?
And the rain is starting to come down on Stadium Court.
Yeah, the threatening skies have turned into a bit of a drip drop here at the National Tennis Center.
Hello, New York.
Murphy and Brenda are 2-1. Brenda Schultz-McCarthy ranked number 15 and seeded 16. From the Netherlands, married to an American.
Terrible.
listen. She did that on purpose, you know. So she wanted to see if you were alive. Yeah. No
Murphy Jensen among the missing at Wimbledon, as you said, Mary, and did find his way here today. We're happy to report, although he was a late arrival. They've brought a lot of entertainment to the game of doubles in the last couple of years, and also to their world team tennis effort.
Now I know why you didn't show up.
So I let you know, we're 44. 45.
At 3-all.
Can't play.
Come on. Come on, Lindsay.
George! Don't do that!
She can. She can do that. See, there's nothing. She can do that. You can't.
What is that?
Oh, you get yourself out of this one, Bill. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How much am I bid for one more?
I'm going for the wide one.
It hasn't rained in New York for 22 days.
Luke Jensen can serve from this position. Watch this. He does this a
Must be a
lot.
lot of farmers out here.
All right, he's going to serve.
Hey, get ready.
He's going to serve from the bottom of the net. Mike here.
Left-hander, right-hander. Hey!
Of course, his partner Lindsay is going to have to cover quite a bit of the court if the return comes back.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Lindsay, get at the net. You got to cross. Where's Luke?
Oh, he's serving from up in the balcony.
Triple fall.
Yeah.
Okay. Luke thinks he's little Joe.
Yeah, that balcony serve is great. It worked good for Mussolini.
Here we go.
He's changed to his left hand for this one.
Okay.
Double foul.
6 to fall.
All right. Way to go. I think we've lost Lindsay for the next few years in celebrity matches. I think Davenport said that. They come out here and then a tournament.
Match point.
Out here.
Match point.
Match point, no matter what the sign says.
That's right.
Alan King in the chair.
There you go. That's a way to go, Linz. Davenport says.
Yeah! All right, how about a nice round of applause?
By the King's decree, this match is over.
You stay away from me. You know this is better than drugs.
All right. Take care.
Absolutely.
Keep a chain on. Reaper. What do you do to the wild?
We'll be back with more tennis mayhem in a moment.
Wherever he is, you can track him.
Zap him.
Yeah. Next contest is an all-American pairing matching two of the country's fine young talents. Born in nearby Glen Cove, New York, this player holds the distinction of being the first African-American to eat Jell-O pudding. And now, say hello to Malavia, Washington.
And has been sort of in the wings with Tracy Austin, talking about the U.S. Open, what it takes to win, and that sort of thing. And here's the crowd welcoming Monica back to New York City. We'll be back with more tennis when we continue. Stay with us.
There she is, Monica Seles, the young woman who has created all of the excitement coming into this tournament in terms of the women's side of the U.S. Open, because in her one tournament since her comeback, she was an easy victor, rolling over some of the best players on the women's tour to win the Canadian Open, and here she comes into the U.S. Open now as a legitimate contender, as our Mary Carrillo indicated earlier at the beginning of our program, that you thought she could go the distance. And this is the toughest tournament in tennis. I do raise that as, I guess, my own personal disclaimer. That
yeah, there are people who would disagree with you. People who aren't good clay quarters would say the French is the toughest, or Wimbledon.
Right, but I'm talking about the, the temperatures and the hard courts and the grueling grind that it is here to go the distance in New York in its own special way. So it'll be quite an achievement if she can do that. Steffi Graf, of course, is the player who everybody hopes will be in a final against Monica Seles.
Yeah, that's really very true. Steffi Graf has had a very tough year of it, hasn't she? When you think about it, she surprisingly won the French Open this year and Wimbledon. She hadn't been playing that much. Her back was bad. At the Canadian Open, she lost to Amanda Kutzer, who's in the near court. It was her first loss of 95. She was 32-0 coming into this first round match at the Canadian. It was a real surprise. Graf had not played much, not as much because her back was bad. Here she is match point down, but because her father is in prison in Germany on tax evasion charges. Her grandmother is very ill, and she just has really been out of sorts, physically, emotionally, and mentally. The bad news for Graf is that the only person to beat her in 95, Amanda Kutzer, the 5'2" player from South Africa, plays her in the very first round here at the Open starting tomorrow. Obviously, it's a rotten draw for both Graf and Kutzer. I still think, though, that Graf, I can't imagine that she will lose to Amanda Kutzer 2 tournaments in a row.
Well, Monica Seles wound up facing Amanda Kutzer at the Canadian Open and didn't have any kind of the same problems.
Not at all. I mean, this match was a mess. It was all Seles. Kutzer, after beating Graf, beat Mary Pierce and Jana Novotná, so she was playing very good ball, but it didn't make any difference at all to Monica Seles. Seles won the Canadian Open. This was just 2 weekends ago. Her hardest match lasted 65 minutes, Tim. I mean, she was absolutely dominant, no matter who she plays. And I don't know. I like her chances here as well. I think she's got a friendly draw.
A look at the first 3 rounds for Monica Seles here at the U.S. Open. Now on the men's side, we talked earlier about Agassi, Sampras, people expecting that should be the final, and Agassi the defending champion. Certainly. Let's go to Alan King. Alan?
Ladies and gentlemen, our grand finale today is a star-studded mixed double matchup. First, we hope you'll get a kick out of the pairing. Here's a man who's the NFL's all-time career field goal percentage leader, and he's now splitting the uprights for the New York Jets. Please welcome Nick Lowery. And thank God he changed trousers. Joining Nick is a woman who in 1979, at the age of 16, became the youngest U.S. Open champion, and then won it again in 1981, Tracy Austin. Their opponents today, here is one of the biggest, oh, I'm not going to say that. I'd rather say tennis fans. Around the game today, he's put down his microphone, thank the good Lord, and picked up a racket. Give a big hand to our pal, Bill Cosby. His partner, let's welcome back to Grand Slam competition, a woman whose U.S. Open titles came in 1991 and 92. She enters this year's Open as the #2 seed. Let's have a warm New York welcome for Arantxa Seles.
Word is that Monica asked to play with Bill Cosby in this Arthur Ashe event today.
Austin will serve.
Talk about an upset, huh? Yeah, she's very, very excited. And it's Cosby to serve.
I'd say that's a very brave decision she made, too. Cosby to serve.
Good.
I think he missed his split step.
We're not playing a set, are we?
Oh, yes, it's set serve.
I can only serve one time.
You're lucky if you can serve one time.
That's what I mean.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Mr. Lowery to serve.
That's right. Now, do you want... Okay, I don't care. I've won so many tournaments, I don't care what side I play.
Oh, okay. I love my backhand.
You love your backhand?
Oh,
so
I
do
love your
I.
backhand.
Yeah, okay, you love the backhand?
Bill, it gets dark early.
Thank you.
That's when
we don't have any lights.
That's when I start to move.
Mr. Lowery to serve.
How was it?
Didn't look good to me.
Yes, sir.
Notice the grace, ladies and gentlemen. Notice the grace, the move, the sliding. Good, good, good. You better put a little Vaseline on your knees. You're chafing. Mr. Lowery to serve. That's Monica Seles. Yeah. First serve.
He's probably really afraid of her because his underwear is coming out. She scared the underwear out of him. Sound off. Was faster than that.
Oh, yeah.
This is celebrity tennis. We just stand and look smooth. You've got to move. You're no longer the celebrity.
Cause she's laid off a little bit.
Well, I'm going to take back my pudding pops.
When I don't hit him,
1-3.
Just the threat of that poach.
I'm poaching. I don't care what happens. I'm poaching. I'm poaching. Partner, I'm poaching because she's left-handed and it's easier. This is her forehand here. So here's the signal. I'm poaching.
Keep it up. We'll be into 60 minutes.
That's the shortest I've ever worked. All right, take your time. Take your time. That's it. He should have never got that back. Oh. Did you pull that up? You pulled up on it, didn't you?
Now, score is 4-1. Bill,
I know it was over the
when I started this match, I was clean shaven.
Okay, you're serving to me? No, it's to me. You went to... She loves her.
Hey,
you people shut up! You didn't say anything about hit the ball in front. If I'm getting ready to hit, you just say, hit the ball in front. Before I hit it, not no, afterwards. You ain't worth nothing. Change rackets.
Is there something wrong with your shorts?
It's just getting hot in here, that's all. She's so beautiful. This is so beautiful. The only way I can get some of this is to go over here. Of course. No, they won't let me hit.
That point is for Mr. Cosby.
Tell my mother I got a point. I got a point on the Monica Seles. Oh, God. This is better than playing with, what's that boy's name?
Mr. Cosby to serve, if you choose to.
Oh, this is it now.
Bill, why don't you just buy the network and we can all go home?
You want a what?
It is now 6-1
I need
and 25 after 3.
Okay, here we go.
And 81 degrees and threatening.
You don't mind if I ace Lowery one
You're going to
time?
ace her?
Huh?
How do you spell that? Double S? It was a four.
Had a lot of spin on it, and the kick too. Oh, we can do this forever now.
2-6.
We got chump change up there now. Chump change, Austin. I waited for this. I waited. No, that's a Murphy boy, sir. I waited for you, Murphy. There you go. You don't know what to do with it. I got it.
Mr. Cosby, did you touch the net? Tracy, I'll handle this. Did you touch the net?
Only after his shorts came out.
Huh? It is now 6-3.
6-3, favor us.
Yeah.
I'm serving again.
You're carrying something in the rear.
This is for the boys at Fountain.
Wait a minute. It's Mr. Lowery's serve, man. You're only allowed 2. Mr. Lowery to serve.
Am I returning?
Whatever you want.
Well, why don't we just consider I got my return in?
Pull your pants up.
Yeah, pull your pants up so they can't hit you.
Man.
So they can't hit you below the belt.
Oh, boy.
She called it fall.
Sorry, Mr. Lowery.
It was fall.
Sorry, Mr. Lowery. You missed the low rights. Lob over the short girl's head.
Ace match. That was a 7-3. Tracy Austin. And Nick Lowery, who almost ended his football career.
I knew he wanted to do that.
How about it for Tracy Austin and Lowery?
Tough duty out there when you're playing with Bill Cosby. Congratulations to the winners and to Monica's partner. We'll be back here in a moment.
It's been great. I love coming back to the stadium again, and well, today is a lot of fun. As you can see, all things going back. I just had a great time. So.
How do you like your chances this year?
I'm just looking forward to my match tomorrow night, and just take it day by day, and going from there on.
Welcome back. They love having you back, don't they?
I know. There's been a great crowd, but I think Vilas now throwing all the balls into the crowd.
Thank you very much. Good luck the next couple of weeks, okay? All right, so for Tim Ryan, Mary Carrillo, Bill Cosby, and Alan King, I'm Pat O'Brien saying so long from the Arthur Ashe AIDS Tennis Challenge here at the USTA National Tennis Center. It's 2 weeks for our late night. Join us tomorrow and every weeknight the next 2 weeks for our late night highlight show. Coming up next year on CBS is Pete Andre's Gorilla Tennis, followed by final round coverage of the NEC World Series of Golf live from Akron, Ohio.
Or save COD fees by sending $17.98 for 3 records or 2 cassettes, or $24.98 for 2 compact discs. Plus $4.35 shipping and handling to 60s Light Listening, P.O. Box 4444-AT, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Oh, Mayor, Wes asked me to tell you not to go. He wants to see you first. He's down with Chuckles. Seems that Chuckles is trapped in this giant cookie jar, and Wes is trying to figure a way out.
Boy, I wish I could figure a way out.
Oh, that thing with Wes is getting complicated, huh?
Oh, Murray, it's still mixed up. I mean, I'm really glad that he's working here, you know? But the last couple of weeks, he's been driving me right up the walls.
Well, maybe you ought to try talking to him about it.
I can't. Every time I do, he gets this hurt, sad look in his eyes, like when Bambi lost his mother.
Oh, come on, you've always had trouble with that. You can't be angry with anybody. You're afraid to show anybody that you have any negative feelings about them. You're a pushover, Mary, because people know you'll never be angry with them.
I do so get angry.
Oh, come on, let's just forget it. You got some gum?
Yeah, I have gum, Murray. I got 2 pieces of gum, and I want them both. And I'm not afraid to tell you that I am not giving you any because I am sick and tired of you always bumming gum from me, Murray. Never even thinking to go out and buy yourself a package for your own self because you're always so sure that you're going to get mine. Well, this time you are wrong, Murray. Yes, I have gum. It is sugarless cherry. Yes, Murray, sugarless cherry, your very favorite, most beloved kind. And I am not afraid to tell you that you are not getting any.
Thanks.
Ah, burning the old 7 o'clock oil, huh?
I'm just waiting for Wes.
Yeah, me too. You want to see me about something?
Hi.
Wes,
Hi.
be right with you.
All right. Mary, give me a couple of minutes. We'll go out and celebrate.
Celebrate?
You know, I got this idea. I'm about to pitch to Lou, and if he buys it, well, we'll celebrate. Maybe I ought to try it out on you first. Nah, if you don't like it, it'll ruin my confidence when I go in there.
Wes, maybe I'll like it.
Well, I'd sure like to try it out on somebody.
Well?
Okay, let me bounce it off you. But don't react. I mean, don't react in any way. I mean, don't be like positive or negative. Just, you know, just like that.
Okay.
That way, if you don't like it, then I won't know, and then I'll be fine when I go in there. I won't lose my confidence.
All right.
All right. Here's the idea. Don't react. My idea is to do the news show right from here. You know, informal. Everybody going about their job just like they do every day. You know, like, for example, if a bulletin comes in, someone just takes it over and gives it to Ted, and he reads it on the air. Just informal, like we do every day like that, and that's my idea. And you hate it. I can tell by the look on your face you hate it. You think it's a terrible idea. I can tell by the look on your face.
What look on my face? Wes, there was no look on my face. You said not to have a look on my face, and there was none.
Yeah, but if you really liked it, you'd have had a look on your face.
Wes, I did like it.
You didn't love it.
Hey, yes, I love it.
Not a lot.
Wes, want to come in now?
You know, I had this idea, but you might as well forget it. Mary hates it. You should have seen the look on her face.
Oh, Wes, that was such
I deserved it, if I may say so myself.
You may say so yourself.
Oh, boy. They say happiness doesn't last. Well, I've been happy for 3 hours and 45 minutes ever since Lou said he liked my idea. I mean, he actually liked it.
I told you he would.
Just can't believe we're going to do it.
Wes, I just wish you would realize your own terrificness. I can't find my key.
Oh, forget your key. I want to talk to you. I feel so terrific, so confident now that, well, there's something I want to ask you.
Oh, Wes.
Will you marry me? If you don't want to marry me, you don't have to marry me. It won't be the first time someone didn't marry me. It won't be the last. Boy, good old Wes Callis. Everybody just wiped their feet on him.
Oh, Wes, why do you always do this? You go out of your way to make yourself miserable. I don't think you even want to marry me anyway. I think you just asked me that so I would say no so that you could feel miserable.
No psychology. I don't want to use psychology.
It's not.
Well, here I am home again after a hard day's work. And here are those stairs again. Well, I think I better just start up the stairs. Yes, I am now climbing up the stairs.
Well, hi, Wes. What a surprise. Hiya, Mary. Oh, what a beautiful day today, huh? I am reading the most spellbinding book, and I would love to stay here and chat with you two, but I have to go right upstairs and finish it.
Well, are you through psychoanalyzing me, or can I go now?
No, Wes, I think you should stay so that we can say whatever it is we have to say to each other.
I am now coming down the stairs again. You look like a fool. I left my groceries in the car. I am now coming down the stairs.
Wes, will you please come inside so that we can talk?
No, I'm going to go. I'm going to get out of here. I hope I lose my job so I never have to see you again. You want to know something? You're the worst person I ever proposed to.
I am not discussing this. I am simply inserting my key into the lock and saying goodnight, Rhoda.